Every fact under the spotlight, because Nigerians don't need noise, they need clarity. So if you're tired of spin and ready for sense, welcome.
I'm Maryann Okon, and this is Hard Facts.
Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk. This is Hard Facts.
It's the nation's number one talk news and sports radio station. We're broadcasting live from our audiovisual studios right here in Itimian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos, the economic capital of Nigeria. My name is Maryann Okon. Thanking you for joining us on the show. Let's do a deep dive and talk more about the insurgency that we have been experiencing, the rise in terrorism, and if we can find sustainable solutions to putting an end to it once and for all. Well, for those of you who do not know, Nigeria has been fighting a war on several fronts against terror cells in the north, in the middle belt, mass kidnappers who treat schools like targets, and also an erosion of public trust after too many security failures, I must say. In recent weeks, we've seen mass abductions, civilians killed during security operations, and renewed questions about whether we are fighting insurgency or merely treating the symptoms. This evening, what works, what doesn't, who's accountable, and what laws and institutions must change if lives are to be saved. My guest is former Deputy Director of the DSS, Mr. Dennis Amachree. We're going to be asking him all the hard questions. Unfortunately, he's no longer the head there, but he has some tricks off his sleeves, and hopefully he'd be able to answer us. And he and I had a little tete-a-tete over the weekend, and he stumbled on a conversation that we had long time ago that's still relevant today. And one would wonder why we've still not been able to take all of these things and put them into action. Mr. Amachree, so good to have you join us, and I can start to say happy holidays because cold don't day for where you day.
Merry Christmas.
It's not here yet. Thank you so much for joining us. I know tis the season. Yeah. I wish that, of course, this conversation were about the fact that we have totally won the war against insurgency. Then there'd be cause for celebration and a little bit of giggle here and there. But can you briefly map the current threat that we face as a country for my listeners? Because there's so many groups. In fact, the latest is Wulu Wulu. That it sounds like Willy Willy for me. Which groups, and regions represent the most people who are facing immediate danger? I mean, some people will say it's the Middle Belt. Some people will say it's the Northeast. Some people will say the Northwest. Paint a picture to my audience as to how good or how terrible the situation is as we speak.
Anyway, thank you for having me. And, we've been talking about this stuff. And
for years.
Our audience know the picture, but let me remind all of them. And for those people who don't even know, or for those people who are in Lagos, Nigeria is under siege. And we are in a war. And that war is raving, seriously. It is until you go to the north, to the war fronts, where you will see dead bodies and stuff like that, then you know that, yes, Nigeria is at war. You're in Lagos, excuse me. If you're in Lagos and you're just going to work, coming back, through Lagos go slow, and you think that everything is normal, so no problem. But Nigeria is actually at war, and we shouldn't run away from that.
Okay, let's talk about the recent abductions, and I'm sure that you've also talked about it on several platforms. I'm sure. I don't know if maybe you're one of those people who's just tired of saying the same thing over and over again and hoping that it will fall on a deaf ear that might just miraculously open. The recent abductions have exposed major gaps. From your experience with intelligence, what intelligence failures allow for mass kidnappings to continue happening?
Well, mass kidnapping is part of the criminal economy that is going on in Nigeria right now. Believe it or not, the money they are getting from kidnapping and all those kind of stuff is even more than the oil money that we are so proud of. Because these are guys who don't do anything. They don't actually go and drill a well under the circumstances, but they are, collecting the money, and they are collecting from everybody, individuals, governments, NGOs, and the money is so much that sometimes they play with it. You can see them on videos, playing around with millions of money, of Nigerian money. So it is something that I think we have to be very serious about, because you see, like you earlier said, it has created a lot of distrust. If girls were kidnapped, you went there, you say you have rescued them. Rescue means you went there, fought your way through, get them, and brought them back. But you rescued them. There are no casualty with the guys, and you didn't get all of them. You just get some of them. There are some people who say, "Oh, they've been separated," but how these are stories that are not gelling, and it is disappointing, because the president himself came out to say that there will be no payment of ransom. And if there's no payment of ransom, what is happening? You cannot fool the whole of Nigerians, because you can say, "Oh, we didn't pay ransom." I heard the presidential spokesman come on TV the other day and was saying, "Oh, we didn't pay them ransom, we just called them, and then of course they just release them, and they know that if they don't release them, they know the consequences." And they release them.
And if they do know the consequences, why are they still doing it?
No, they know the consequence, but 24 hours after he said that, they kidnapped another people again. So where are the consequences? They are waiting for you to come and call them again and tell them to release. No, this bothers me. As a security professional, it bothers me, because we have to tell the country exactly what is going on. If we are paying them to release the kids, yeah, okay, fine, why not? Because they are small little children. But again, when we continue doing these payments, we are empowering these terrorists, and they go and buy more guns to fight our military. They kill our military. And then we cannot, say that it is not happening. It's happening. And this is something that we must address now.
Absolutely. So you're talking about trust deficit, and then telling us the truth, or giving us a true picture of what's really happening for the public to in order for them to regain public trust. But let's talk about the civilians who were caught in the middle. How do you assess the rising complaints of wrongful killings and excessive force during operations? For example, I have a worker or a staff who is from Borno. I have another who's from Benue. And they have similar stories that when they somewhat come together and try to protect themselves, the army comes, disarms them, and right after, the enemy comes again and kills more of them. So there are too many complaints about how these things have been handled, and they becoming obviously sheep led to the slaughter. What would you say about that?
Well, it is these things that have generated that narrative in the United States, where the president is saying that, hey, they are killing Christians, because basically these people are Christians, but well, if you try to arm yourself to defend yourself, the military come there and then, of course, disarm you, and then they come and attack. They should not come and be telling you, because I want them to either put it in the video, talk about it, write about it, and let the whole world know about it. we're in the world of social media now. And if these things go out, then the responsible military will be called to question. Although we don't know how efficacy that is going to be, because we are still waiting for the people in Kebbi who called the military to move, and then after they moved, the next day they came and kidnapped the kids.
Yes, we're yet to. They told us that there's an ongoing investigation. We're yet to hear.
How long will that take?
Well, you're the intelligence guy here. Maybe you're still gathering intelligence. I don't know. I'm just a journalist. I have no clue.
This is not a very deep investigation.
Oh, sir.
It is not an investigation that we are going to do a lot of inquiry. We are going to look into technology and then, make analysis and stuff like that. The troops were there. They have a commander. They were called back. Who gave the order? It's a simple thing. This general said that we should come back. That commander of the troops, where is he? Have they questioned him? And it's simple. It's a one-statement thing whereby he will tell us that, see, my Oga said we should come back. And that Oga will tell us, who told him to do that. But they are, when they start to stagger it and then you don't get any report and nothing is happening, then you start to worry whether these guys are actually telling us the truth.
I'm going to come back to that. I want to put a pin there and then I'll come back. I'll revisit this issue because I want to drag it further. But then let's talk about coordination, which remains a big problem in this fight against insurgency. Are Nigerian security agencies still operating in silos despite, the creation of national coordination bodies? Because we hear all kinds of things and we really don't know what to believe on the ground. For example, I don't know. I cannot tell what is happening on the ground. We wait for the DHQ to give us information, and half the time, it's not necessarily what we think is happening on the ground.
Well, it is not even the DHQ. The coordinating point is the National Security Advisor. And the National Security Advisor should be able to tell people what is going on, because in fact, actually, the president has appointed him as the lead, in these problems, and he has been leading it. He's come to the USA here, talked to congressional people. They've gone there. They've had meetings with him, and I think it will do well for him to be telling us. That's how the Americans do, because as soon as they come, they also tell everybody what what they went through in Nigeria, what was agreed, and he should tell us. He should not keep this information, within himself and tell everybody that this is what happened when they came. This is what we agreed, and these are, separating the security issues, like secret issues bordering on operations and stuff like that. So I think they should do more in doing that.
In talking about doing more and where the responsibilities lie, do you think Nuhu Ribadu is well fit for this particular assignment? I mean, he's a police officer. Should he be given the kind of responsibilities that he has? I know that you might not want to answer this because you're a diplomat. But
no, I'm not a diplomat, and I'm going to answer it.
Oh, great. Go ahead.
Yes, I think Nuhu Ribadu has done a very good job. He's done better than the last NSA. He has done better. The other man was a military general. And he is a policeman, like you said, but he has done better. I think he has been forthcoming. He has been going around. He has been involved. You can see what he's doing, and whatever the situation or circumstances are under which the kidnapped kids are being brought back. But he's right on top of it. So, yes, I would say that he has done better.
Interesting. Let's talk rules of engagement. I'm going back again to the issue that you raised about, the army. I want to talk about the rules of engagement. Do our operatives really follow them? Or has our security architecture become too militarized and reactive? The reason why I'm asking this is, again, because of what I said about what the people who are victims in the different communities have said. Are we following the rules of engagement? Are we doing what we need to be doing in dealing with this issue? Because we've heard all kinds of things like, oh, it's a guerrilla warfare, so you might not necessarily follow certain rules. I listened to General Enenche the other day when he was saying that no matter how they brought the girls back, it doesn't matter. Whatever they did, whether they paid money or not, what is important is that the girls have come back. What does that mean?
It means nothing. It means nothing. You know, he cannot be talking like that, because then he does not know what is involved. He's a general.
He's a former spokesperson for the army. What do you mean by he doesn't know what he's talking about?
It's not, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I can tell you that. Because you are a general, you are in the army, and, you know, there is a trust issue. There is a trust deficit. You know, don't tell us that, oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, fine. Okay. They've taken children and they brought them back. Everybody go back to sleep. Okay? But we as security professionals, we are worried. Are these guys collecting money behind? And are they going to buy more arms to kill our military and our security people? You have to feel it when you have people that are close to you that are being killed. All right? The general cannot come and say that. That is very, very insensitive of him. You know, if there is any other way he can couch it or say, oh, okay, I don't know, but we're investigating, it's a different issue. But coming to say, I don't care how they come back, the important thing is that they are back. No, we don't do that. You know, people are more enlightened now. You know, you cannot just tell them a blanket statement and then they all go back home and sleep. They will not.
In case you're just joining us, the program is Hard Facts. I have Mr. Dennis Amachree joining me live as we discuss sustainable strategies that can help us cure this insurgency, if not put an end to it once and for all. And would like to hear your thoughts. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. We're also on WhatsApp, on X. Use the hashtag Hard Facts. We're going to go on a quick break in a few minutes. And when we come back from that break, we will talk more about how this government has been handling the issue of terrorism, and what we could have done before now to reduce the number of kidnappings and killings. If we had done those things, maybe we would not be here. But anyway, Mr. Amachree is still here with us. We'll be right back after this break.
This is where it all connects. All in one place.
GPS Owike and Co. are suspended because they've been engaging in anti-party activities.
Did he not campaign for Labour Party in Lagos State?
System in Nigeria is just my pocket.
Withdrawing police details from VVIP people.
Tomorrow I will call so they need people to come and join military. I would allow.
The news, conversation, information, and discussion. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit TurkishAirlines.com. Turkish Airlines. Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit TurkishAirlines.com. Turkish Airlines.
Help build strong bones with Vitabiotics Osteocare from the UK. The supplement that's not just calcium, but also contains scientific cofactors better absorption into the bones. Nourish your bones, teeth, and muscles with Osteocare. In Nigeria, we need calcium for our children through adult life and especially for our seniors to help prevent stunted growth, broken bones, and osteoporosis. Osteocare scientific formula, not just calcium for strong bones from Vitabiotics UK. Available in pharmacies around you.
Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit turkishairlines.com. Turkish Airlines.
Introducing So Clean Pink Detergent, Nigeria's first pink detergent innovation, specially formulated to make your clothes look and smell amazing. It's with 2 times perfume, so every wash releases a burst of long-lasting fragrance. It's soft on clothes with color guard that leaves your colored clothes vibrant and bright. So Clean Pink delivers great cleaning while treating your fabrics to a touch of luxury. Feel the pink with So Clean, the #1 pink detergent. Introducing So Clean Pink Detergent, Nigeria's first pink detergent innovation, specially formulated to make your clothes look and smell amazing. It's with 2 times perfume, so every wash releases a burst of long-lasting fragrance. It's soft on clothes with color guard that leaves your colored clothes vibrant and bright. So Clean Pink delivers great cleaning while treating your fabrics to a touch of luxury. Feel the pink with So Clean, the #1 pink detergent.
Guy, I'm in premium tiers. My guy sent me pounds from the UK since Tuesday, and the money is nowhere to be found. And to make it worse, he was charged over there, and I will still get charged here.
That's double homicide, oh. So you're still using Trial and Error Express to collect money in 2025? Bro, UBA is the way. No charges to receive. You get your money faster than WhatsApp group gossip. Just drop your UBA account like Mike and boom, you get your payment sharp.
I messed up big time. My guy Paulo will send me something this week. I will just UBA it straight.
With UBA, receiving money from anywhere in the world is fast, simple, and absolutely stress-free. All you need is your UBA account. Send through Western Union, MoneyGram, Ria, Juba, Africash, or PAPS, and boom, you get your funds instantly, direct to your account or at any UBA branch near you. No charges to the receiver.
UBA, Africa's Global Bank.
Mom, let's celebrate Christmas at its peak. I want Christmas lights so bright they could see it in space.
Wow!
I want a Christmas tree so tall planes would have to watch out.
Think bigger!
Like what?
Pancakes stacked to the ceiling, delicious eggs, and a peak milk smoothie.
Just for me. Now that's Christmas at its peak.
Because truly, a peak Christmas is Christmas with Peak. Peak. Reach for your peak.
Now is a good time for Weather for Two. You are probably thinking about you and you know who. But what if Weather for Two meant something even better for you? What if it meant getting the perfect pair, data and airtime? The amazing collabo for you? Stay connected like never before with the Glow Collabo Bundle. Get amazing data and talk time in one powerful package. For just 1,000 Naira, enjoy 20 minutes of talk time and 1.25 gigabytes of data. With 2,000 Naira, get 40 minutes of talk time and 3 gigabytes of data. Or go big with 5,000 Naira for 100 minutes of talk time and a massive 12.5 gigabytes of data. To activate, simply dial *312# or use the Glow Cafe app. Terms and conditions apply.
Real moments, real season. Celebrate the joy, the reason. Real in every way this season. Multi-Guinness keeps on nourishing. Multi-Guinness is for the season. Multi-Guinness is for the season.
Enjoy the taste of goodness this season with Multi-Guinness. Real taste, real moments, real in every way.
Multi-Guinness is for the season.
Don't let the size fool you, my guy. This Super Commando will keep you firing on from morning till night. So the next time you need real energy, don't dull. Grab a bottle of Super Commando, take a long, satisfying gulp. Now you are ready to fire on. Because when it comes to the hustle, forget muscle. Real energy no be by size.
Super! Enjoy refreshing taste and full energy to fire on with Super Commando Energy Drink. Super Commando, not be by size. Fire on!
Update. Here's the gist. New Good Mama detergent delivers express cleaning and fragrance boosters for extra freshness. All in a fresh new pack made for your upgrade. Try it today.
Good Mama, the washing is fast. Good Mama, my fabric is smelling fresh. Good Mama, express cleaning. Good Mama, my laundry reason to smile.
There's a reason she's a good mama. Express cleaning, extra fresh.
It's the season for jollification, and we are kicking off with the Hares Insurance Excite Rewards. Get free fuel vouchers, airtime, electricity tokens, and cable TV subscriptions when you renew any insurance plan from Hares General Insurance. You also get rewarded when you buy any of the following insurance plans: the Flexi or Comprehensive Motor Insurance Plan, travel insurance or home protection plans. Rewards apply to policies with a minimum duration of 6 months. To claim your rewards, simply send an email to wecare@haresgeneralinsurance.com. Protect what you love this season and get rewarded with Hares Insurance Excite Rewards. Visit www.haresinsurancegroup.com, that is HEIRS, or download the Simple Life mobile app or dial *1100# to get started. Courtesy Hares General Insurance. Terms and conditions apply.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, dirty uniforms and shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo. I am the chef of life with Mr. Chef. Niger vibe, Mr. Chef, two finger crush. I am the chef of life with Mr. Chef. I am the chef of life with Mr. Chef.
Mr. Chef, taste home, taste culture.
Chef of life.
Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit TurkishAirlines.com. Turkish Airlines.
Introducing Sniper Hotshot Multi-Purpose Insect Killer. Ready to use and fast acting. Available in stores nationwide. Sniper Hotshot. Be precise. Be powerful.
The biggest food festival on the African continent is back. It's the GTCO Food and Drink Festival, wait for it, Holiday Edition. That's right, on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December 2025 at the GT Center, Plot 1 Water Corporation Drive, Oniru, Victoria Island, Lagos, the GTCO Food and Drink Festival returns for a special holiday edition. Think mouth-watering street food, retail stores, exclusive chef demonstrations and masterclasses. And for the kids, a magical holiday wonderland. The GTCO Food and Drink Festival is for everyone. Your holiday experience starts here and attendance is free. After all, what's a holiday without good food? Don't miss the holiday edition of the GTCO Food and Drink Festival on Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st December at Plot 1 Water Corporation Drive, Oniru, Victoria Island, Lagos. The GTCO Food and Drink Festival, supporting small businesses and promoting enterprise.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe Original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong. Finish strong.
No matter where you are, city or out of town, you deserve a great, reliable connection. The Airtel 5G Smart Connect not only delivers that, but also gives you unlimited data to stream, download, and browse in your home or office. It also comes with wider coverage and super fast speed, all for just 25,000 Naira. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to start enjoying unlimited data now. Airtel.
Come Oibe. I hear say we go soon finish to collect our monthly pension alawi.
How man won't take survive?
Alagba. Now wait till I hear be that too.
Now so, my people, but make una no worry. With Cornerstone Annuity Plan, retirees fit they collect their alawi steady till them kaput. If you be retiree with the use Cornerstone Annuity Plan, now every month them go dey sama you a lot pam for your phone. No matter your age, you no fit finish the whole money till you die. Cornerstone, now baba for industry. Them know they tell story on top your monthly pension alawi. Now only debt fit stop am.
Ibe, oh yeah, make we go Cornerstone Insurance.
It never finish oh. Even when retiree buy within the guarantee period of 10 years, him beneficiary fit collect him remaining benefits. The process dey fast and easy as far as say the proposal form wey the deceased retiree sign before him die don't contain all their names. Visit cornerstone.com.ng or call 0201-280-6500 for more tori. Cornerstone Insurance, the future assured.
As a mom and a dentist, I know the importance of strong teeth, beautiful white smile, and fresh breath. They give you the confidence to eat the right foods without worry, speak confidently in public, and making friends is easier when you know you have fresh breath. I give my family confidence with Pepsodent's Triple Protection 1-2-3. It's 3 toothpaste in 1 to protect their teeth from holes, give them white teeth, and fresh breath. The confidence of 3 toothpaste in 1. Pepsodent's Triple Protection 1-2-3.
The energy from breakfast doesn't last my child the whole day. By halftime, your champ will be low on energy. That's why break time is the right time to refuel with the nourishing Milo drink.
Keep your champ in the game with a Milo drink in their lunchbox. It's made from the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and contains iron and calcium. Milo drink has a great taste your champs will love and a nourishing energy to help them make the most of every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Okay now! Dependable insurance. After God, you are the next insurance. See as the boys the Allah. All the ladies the Allah. Ensure your car protection from accidents. Unforeseen loss, you can see them. Mistakes are meant to happen. If you don't jam the car, they'll jam yours. Will you beat them? Ah yes, you will get them arrested. Your plans for that day is affected. You waste your money, you waste energy. With AXA, you can be protected.
Get the protection that pays today. Call 0700 AXA Mansa to get a motor insurance that pays. AXA, know you can.
Update. Here's the gist. New Good Mama detergent delivers expert cleaning and fragrance boosters for extra freshness. All in a fresh new pack made for your upgrade. Try it today.
Good Mama, the washing is fast. Good Mama, my fabric is barely fresh. Good Mama, express cleaning. Good Mama, my laundry reason to smile.
There's a reason she's a good mama. Express cleaning, extra fresh.
Start your day and have a good time. Kivo Krima. Where you need to have the break time. Kivo Krima. If not tea, Papa Garita. Kivo Krima. Kivo Krima.
It's finally December, so make every little moment count. From Afrobeat sets into the morning, to a party on wheels on the way to the next vibe. Leave it all on the dance floor to every jam. Every little thing you do, make it unforgettable. Make your enjoyment effortlessly with exclusive entertainment offers from MasterCard. Visit priceless.com/MasterCard December. Also, get 10% discount when you use your MasterCard at Tix.Africa, giving your December the memories it deserves. Priceless.
Welcome to Nigeria Info, where the news sparks conversation.
The Miete Ala Cattle Breeders Association has condemned the sanctions against them.
We are finished. We're like a sour soup waiting for someone to warm up. We have to wake up to the House of Assembly. We have to wake up to the House of Senate.
All this talk about voodoo is nonsense. If I had any authority, I'll fire
him. The football team is as bad as the economy of the country.
If you listen to both ends of the argument, whether it's the one where there is a genocide or the one where there's no genocide.
So ever since they have been saying they have been defeating and killing and the rest of them, it's like
what they are just interested in now is who is coming to their party, who is not coming to their party.
So what we call this one now, Chibok 3.0.
This is your space to listen, share, and be heard. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
All right, we're back. Apologies for that long break. We still have Dennis and Amachree. We're still talking about, of course, the issue of insecurity across the country and, of course, what we must do, the strategies that we must employ to put an end to it once and for all. Mr. Amachree, thank you so much for staying with us. Here we are. I'm sure that you obviously know that Nigeria was very swift to respond to what happened in Benin Republic over the weekend, which is very applaudable. But then the opposition, the ADC, is saying to Mr. President, we need to see that same swiftness in dealing with our situation here in Nigeria. And you've spoken about the fact that there has to be some level of open communication and directness, not necessarily, feeding us intelligence, but of course, letting people understand what is happening and carrying us along. Do you see the level of swiftness and willingness, for the want of a better way to describe it, on the part of government to deal with this issue, aside from the fact that the United States is holding our feet to the fire?
Our feet is on the fire, or they are on our neck, according to the Senate president.
Okay. Okay.
They are on our neck. Anyway, one thing we have to realize is this. Nigeria is a superpower in Africa, especially in West Africa. And then, of course, sometimes we do what superpowers do, whereby our next door, just right next door, we have a coup going on. You see, there is no government that does not want to remain in government. All governments want to remain in government. They want a perpetuation of themselves. And there is no need for, you are seeing some military guys trying to take over governments. They've taken over in Guinea-Bissau. They've taken over in Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso. They are now called the AES, breaking away from ECOWAS. Although we are trying to talk to them to come back, but come to think about it, our next door neighbor is also going that way. If we are a sovereign country and want to preserve ourselves, just like when even Trump said that he was coming to attack us, you can see the reaction. People were, very, very angry. How can he come and attack a sovereign nation? But that's what superpowers do. They cow you down. And for any other small country like Benin trying to play some kind of makosa around us, I think it was proper to go down there and tell them, hey, you cannot be playing that kind of game, in next door to us.
What do you think is holding us back in dealing with this issue of insecurity? I can take you all the way back. I mean, you and I have spoken about this thing since 2019. We've had the Jonathan administration kicked out, and the Buhari administration came. In fact, they were campaigning on these same things. They campaigned on insecurity. In fact, the Buhari campaign was on it was a three-legged campaign, and one of those was insecurity. Fast forward to the Tinubu administration, the vice president campaigned saying that he was going to lead the troops in dealing with this insecurity. Where's the vice president? Where's the campaign promise? Where's the zeal? Again, take out Trump from the picture. Why have we continued to linger on this issue of dealing with insecurity? Is it about politics? Is it that we don't want to step onto. What exactly is keeping us back? What's holding us back?
Maryann, you are talking as if you don't know politicians. They talk from the both sides of their mouth, and that's what they call politics. If you are straight and you go into politics, you're going to fail because, politicians don't like straight kind of guys, So you have to play your politics by either giving the mass all kinds of statements that will move them at that time. And then when it comes to the real thing, then you do other things. And that is what is happening. Every politician does it, not only in Nigeria, everywhere.
But in our case, people are dying in their numbers. And I've seen these mass graves and it hurts my soul every time I see videos or pictures of them. As someone who's worked with intelligence, in a few words, what are the things we need to do right now in the interim to quell this uprising again? Because it looks like there's been a quick rise, a surge in these kidnappings all over again.
Yeah, well, the resurgence, of course, is because of the Trump factor, where Trump made a statement and everybody was awake. Everybody was sleeping before. But when he makes that statement, everybody gets awake. Because as a superpower, they are also the policemen of the world. So they can threaten you. If you don't, fall in line, then a lot of things can happen. They went in and bombed Iran, without even taking permission from their Congress. He went and did that. He has been bombing people in Venezuela, in the Mexican, the Gulf of Mexico. So these things are happening, and they're basically happening to show others that we can do this and we can get away with it because, okay, inquiries might come up and then later, if they are serious, they can go to World Court and then, sue for war crimes. But what is happening right now, our own, where this insurgency is just going on, looking inwards, is because of what is happening in Nigeria. We have fifth columnists, we have terrorist supporters, we have terrorist financiers, they just released some list, and that list is not complete. It's not complete because there are some names they are not telling us yet. I'm happy that at least the former AGF, Malami, has been reined in by the EFCC. At least he slept with them last night. So at least he will start talking. Because these are the people that we gave our security to. These are the people we surrendered our nation to. And they were busy supporting the people who are killing our troops. That's the one that really annoys me because, you see, we are all Nigerians. Some people came out and said, okay, I will die for this country if the country is going this way or that way. Military people, security people, and, you just allow them to be killed. And then, of course, I remember when it happened, people like Malami will go and make statements and say, oh, it will not happen again. We'll never allow this kind of thing again. But they are the ones engineering it from behind. Let's see what the EFCC investigation will bring up. And I hope we're going to bring up more big fishes because there are many. There are many, and then we need to, arrest them and prosecute them so that at least the country will know that, yes, we are moving. We are moving.
Okay.
We've been too stagnant for a long time.
I want to take a few calls because of our time. Our time is fast spent. But, the Nigerian in me is saying prosecute where? Because, it's easy for our senators, our legislators to say, oh, well, we're going to, put out the death penalty for kidnappers and financiers of terrorism. But who have we caught in the over 10 decades of us supposedly fighting terrorism? But I'm opening up the phone lines. Lagos 0201-277-0993, 0201-465-7190. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube. Post your comment. 30 seconds is the time that we have because we have just barely about 3 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Hello.
Hi, Maryann.
Yes.
Well done, huh?
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Rapid is my name. Well, I greet your guest, Mr. Amachree, and I respect his opinion and respond on all the questions you are throwing to him. But I want to area he said Nigeria is under siege, and they go to north, you see dead bodies here and there. And they come down to Lagos. He said in Lagos, if you are walking in Lagos, you live in Lagos, you are going and coming back. You think all is well. So I want him to shed more light on this.
Okay,
please.
Thank you very much for calling. I have to take more calls. We don't have too much time. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Yeah, Miriam, good evening.
30
Jonathan
seconds. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Now, Miriam, what we need to do is very simple. What is aiding this crime? That is weapons. Where are the weapons coming from? We must identify where the weapons are coming from. As far as me, Jonathan, is concerned, there is a conspiracy in the north. We need to mark all the borders in the north and build capacity there immediately. Haven't done that. All the weapons ravaging that region that they are using to kill people, they must coup it out the way they did to Niger Delta. The kind of protection they are giving to the borders in the south must be given to the north.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for calling, Jonathan. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts. Hello.
Mary, I'm good.
I'm so sorry. Do call me back. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Miriam, good evening to you and your guests. Quick
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
I want your guests to just make me understand something. Is it true that our leaders are actually intentional about ending terrorism, or they prefer to use it as a weapon to campaign for the next elections?
All right.
Is it true that they are actually intentional? Because looking at everything, it's more or less politicization and weaponization of it as a campaign tool.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. I'll take one quick call, Mr. Amachree, and I'll let you just summarize because we have to go. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Maryann. Quickly, I want to ask a guest, when he sees the number of young people, a number of guns in wrong hands in among the bandits in bush, and how the numerical strength, how worried is he as a security agent? Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Amachree, we have just about 50 seconds. Let's go.
All right, thank you very much. I will answer the last question first. He said, how worried are we when we see young people with guns? You know, that is the problem that we're having right now. And I think that will tie up with the question of the first guy, where he said that the country is under siege. Yes, because we have Boko Haram, we have ISWAP, we have Ansaru, Lakurawa, and in fact, you mentioned one. Wulu Wulu or Willy Willy, I don't know who they are. And whatever, you know, you find out that there are terrorists all over the place, you know, especially harassing the North. And I'm very happy now that the 19 northern governors are realizing it. Yes, the original plan was to push Jonathan aside, you know, but, you know, as it has come to show, they are feeling the pinch now. So they are having the meetings and trying to see if we can, you know, take this out.
Unfortunately, our time is fast spent. I wish that you could answer all the questions, but I want to thank you, Mr. Amachree. When we're having good conversations, time's never on our side. He's a former deputy director with the DSS, and he has been speaking to us about strategies to end insurgency. Thank you so much, Mr. Amachree, and happy holidays. Enjoy your time during this holidays. Thank you very much. All right. Well, Lagos, that's the show. Tomorrow, the finals and the third place match for I Beg to Differ Students Debate Champions will come up. My name is Maryann Okon.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Introducing So Clean Pink Detergent, Nigeria's first pink detergent innovation, specially formulated.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.